Hey there, it's been a while. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll be grateful to you. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Steffy's furious Poppy showdown. Goes after Finn's baby mama? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Steffy Forrester may feel like the rug's been yanked out from under her soon enough. BNB is putting up significant indications that suggest John Finnegan could be Luna Nozawa's biological father, so Steffy may be rocked by some massive news. What happens once the truth gets exposed? If Poppy Nozawa is actually Finn's baby mama, then it might lead to Steffy going after her and unleashing her vengeance. Steffy will undoubtedly want to have a heated showdown with Poppy if she got pregnant by Finn and kept it a secret all these years. The program hasn't proven Luna's paternity or how the whole affair went down, but it's plausible Poppy indeed slept with her adoptive nephew in his early college days. Steffy may find that all kinds of disgusting and manipulative under the circumstances, especially if drugs were involved. Whatever the case, Steffy and Poppy could be setting up for quite a face-off once the next phase of this narrative plays out. Since the show's giving hints about Finn and Steffy's forthcoming anniversary, there's a chance Steffy might confront Poppy at a big party with lots of people around. Steffy could easily slap Poppy over this revelation, and Finn could make matters worse if he comes to Poppy's defense or attempts to protect her in any way. Regardless, our forecasts lead to Poppy facing Steffy's rage. Plenty of fans are outraged at the potential of Finn being Luna's bio-dad, but at least we might get a fresh rivalry out of it. Steffy and Poppy could become deadly adversaries once this buried secret eventually comes to light, so stay tuned for updates on all the oncoming hostilities. How do you feel about Luna's paternity saga and the twist that Finn might have fathered her? Are you holding out hope that there's another explanation or ready for the Daddy Finn drama to come? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate the problems on the horizon could derail Steffy and Finn's future, so don't miss what's ahead for these two. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Wednesday, January 29th. Finn grills Poppy about their steamy past. Seeks Luna dad confirm. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, January 29th, state that John Finnegan will encourage Poppy Nozawa to attend his office so he may quiz her about the past. Based on the hints BNB's been supplying, it clearly sounds like Poppy and Finn slept together back when they were living with Lee Finnegan and Jack Finnegan. The shows consistently underlined the fact that Finn had started college, meaning he was of legal age, and that he had a very unique heated past with his adopted aunt. Finn has obviously been deep in contemplation ever since he realized Luna Nozawa's paternity was still a mystery, so he'll try to get to the bottom of things on Wednesday's BNB episode. After Finn quizzes Poppy about her troubles with Lee, he'll feel that this all goes back to their old bonding moments while his parents were busy. Once Poppy becomes emotional and wonders why Finn's bringing this up, he'll insist she understands why. That's when Finn will most likely press Poppy to give it to him straight and clarify if he's Luna's bio-dad. Will Poppy break down and reveal that it's true? Meanwhile, Lee will join Jack at Il Giardino, so that'll offer them a chance to relive his previous mistakes as well as her own. Since Lee now knows she was wrong about Jack fathering Luna, will she be more receptive to making up with him? Even if Lee and Jack don't reunite romantically, it'd be good if they could learn to get along. At the Spencer estate, Luna will continue to mull over who her father is as she has another long chat with Bill Spencer. That'll lead to Bill and Luna opening up about their upbringings again, so they'll keep finding reasons to bond. Luna feels like Bill is a kindred spirit and will appreciate being able to utilize him as a confidant due to her home imprisonment status. Although no one else knows about this arrangement, that might change if the mystery of Luna's paternity blows up. Poppy may easily try to pay Luna a visit behind bars in the future episodes and get a shock if she realizes her daughter isn't there. Our forecasts point to Bill struggling to keep this news under wraps, so we'll bring you updates on all the developing drama. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Bill will have some explaining to do in the not-too-distant future, so stay tuned. Could Lee lose her medical license on Bold and the Beautiful? She made several huge mistakes throughout her career. Dr. Lee Finnegan is one of the greatest doctors on The Bold and the Beautiful. However, she has already made 2 huge mistakes in her career. If someone exposes her, she could lose her job. Paternity drama. Dr. Lee let her feelings get the best of her. She was bitter towards her ex-husband Jack and her sister Poppy. Lee was convinced they slept together. She discovered this when she found that Tom Starr wasn't Luna's father. Lee took this paternity crisis into her own hands. First, she approached her sister. Then, she convinced Jack to see her at the office. That's when she cornered him and Poppy about what's been bugging her all this time. Lee felt they had an affair, but that turned out to be not true. Medical malpractice. During episode of B&B, Finn discovered that his mother was crying at her office. He asked her what was wrong. That's when Lee admitted to her medical malfeasance. She admitted that she interfered with Tom's organs, which were donated after his death. Then, Lee admitted that she deceived Jack into meeting her so she could suck his blood. Finn was surprised to learn of her medical neglect. What if their supervisor found out what Lee was doing? What if Jack and Poppy reported her for medical malpractice? Lee could wind up getting sued and losing her license if she's not careful. Finn isn't the only one who knows what Lee did. She contacted the lab worker, April, to assist her find Tom's organs. April could mistakenly divulge the details of Lee's paternity problem to someone else. This could come back to bite her. Lee shouldn't let her emotions drip into her career. It could potentially cost Lee her career. Jack's past, Finn's discovery, Ridge and Taylor's family mission. Lee Finnegan to vent to John Finnegan. Jack Finnegan's past betrayals will be brought up. Plus, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes make it all about family for Finn and Steffy Forrester Finnegan. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Lee Finnegan vents B&B. Spoilers reveal that Lee will continue venting to Finn. Lee stated that she gave Jack a paternity test, but he's not Luna Nozawa's father. Even though Lee thought for certain that Jack was Luna's father, she was wrong. Even though Lee was mistaken about this, she will bring up the reasons why she went to such a wild conclusion. B&B. Spoilers. Jack Finnegan's past. Lee will bring up Jack's infidelity. Fans already know that Jack had an affair with Sheila Carter Sharp. Jack covered it up by adopting his own son with his wife. Lee, things might have been different if Jack had been truthful from the start. Instead, Jack lied and fooled Lee for decades. It's not clear if that was Jack's sole affair, or if there were others. That might be cleared up in tomorrow's show. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. John Finnegan's discovery. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers state that while Lee talks about Jack's adultery, he won't be able to get something off his mind. When Lee revealed she suspected Jack fathered Penelope, Poppy Nozawa's daughter, Finn acquired a faraway look. Although fans won't want to go here, it looks like Finn is going to be Luna's bio daddy. At some point, will someone recognize that Luna is no longer at the prison? B&B. Spoilers. Steffy will continue chatting it up with Ridge and Taylor. While Tridge are enjoying their reunion, they will also make it all about family for Steffy and Finn. So when will Steffy find out that Finn is Luna's father? Will Finn be honest? Last time he was entirely honest, he nearly lost Steffy. So Finn might contemplate keeping the facts quiet, but with Luna nearly killing Steffy, that could destroy Shin's marriage. B&B. Alum Rome Flynn previews his exciting new role. It's a juicy new role for the Bold and the Beautiful Alum Rome Flynn, ex-End, as he debuts as real-life drug boss Frank Lucas in the 4th season of Godfather of Harlem, airing Sunday, April 13th, on MGM+. The series centers around mobster Bumpy Johnson, played by Academy Award winner Forrest Whitaker, as he fights war for control of Harlem. While the past 3 seasons have had him battle New York City's mafia families, Season 4 will have him squaring off against young upstart Frank Lucas, played by the B&B grad. Flynn is excited to uncover who Frank Lucas was at the beginning of his criminal career through the series. Denzel Washington famously played his character in American Gangster, but there are no comparisons except that we're both playing the same person, the actor admitted to Deadline. We're creating a more fully dimensional character that I feel films don't have the luxury of time to portray, which is a great thing. With TV, you get to convey the complexities and the intricacy of not just who Frank was, but who he is at this moment in his life, while taking viewers on a trip along with him as he becomes the man everyone knows he becomes. Naturally, Playing a real-life person involved doing some research into the actual Frank Lucas to acquire details like how he spoke and behaved. Playing this role in particular has been very transformative for me, more so than anything I've ever done, Flynn admitted, adding with a grin, people will either be shocked or floored in a good way or a bad way, I don't know. Flynn received his big break when he took over the character of Zend Forrester Dominguez on B&B in 2015, and before his leaving in 2017, garnered the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Younger Actor. He then went on to appear in primetime dramas like How to Get Away with Murder, Dear White People, Grey's Anatomy, and Chicago Fire. And he's confident fans will like seeing him tackling this newest role as Frank and Bumpy square off. If you ask me, I think they'll be butting heads early on, Flynn previewed. Frank is entering this new world and trying to figure out how he fits in, but he's like a bull in a china shop. He didn't particularly care about establishing friends when he came to Harlem. Whether on purpose or subconsciously, he ends up learning a lot from Bumpy. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Hope, crushed by Carter's rejection, turns to Liam for comfort. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Steffy Forrester has hired the nose Daphne Rose to do her bidding. In this scenario, she wants FC back, and Carter Walton and Hope Logan's romance ended. Can she get the jobs done? Both Carter and Hope are charmed by Ms. Rose, and the only question seems to be which one of them succumbs to her charms first. Here's what to know. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Steffy Forrester's devious plan. Steffy wants Carter to cheat on Hope, and if this happens, what is Hope's next step? We predict that her predictable next step would be to turn to waffler Liam Spencer and cry buckets on his shoulder. Liam has always been a sucker for Hope, and they share a kid together. So it would be natural for her to turn to him as a sympathetic party. Plus, what happened to that passionate romance between Liam and Ivy Forrester? Maybe if Hope displays an interest in Liam, Ivy will too, thus permitting a love triangle? B&B spoilers. How come Ivy Forrester ignores Liam Spencer? Let's face it, Carter is not a stability magnet. In reality, not only have his romances all turned sour, he is a traitor for stealing FC away from the Forresters. Then, he may surprise us and remain devoted to Hope even as Daphne allures him with her fragrances. We'll see. When you knows, you knows. A few months ago, Liam wanted to reunite with Hope, and we have no reason to believe that that has changed. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Will Liam Spencer and Hope Logan reunite? Liam doesn't feel content until he has a lady on his arm, and right now his sole activity seems to be worried about his deceitful dad Bill Spencer. Now would be an excellent time to bring out Lope 32.0. B&B spoilers. What happens next on the LA-based soap? Explosive. The Bold and the Beautiful teasers reveal that Hope and Carter's trust will be shortly tested. Does this indicate that Daphne gets her way with Carter? Tell us, B&B fans. Would you rather see Hope with Liam or Carter? And while we're at it, what do you think of Daphne Rose? What's next for Luna? What's the reason for Luna's paternity drama? The saga continues. Luna still has suspicions about her paternity. During Tuesday's program, she reflected on her past mistakes. She killed Tom and Hollis because she didn't want the truth to come out. Luna wanted her and her mom to live with Bill. She was bored of jumping around from apartment to apartment. She fell in love with the opulent lifestyle that Bill promised. Luna didn't even care if he wasn't her daddy. She was willing to have him all to herself. There was a time when Luna tried to seduce Bill and have her way with him. Luna claims it was transient insanity, and she wasn't herself. Should anyone believe her? Does she actually have sorrow about her actions? She's increasingly more preoccupied with finding out who her father is. Luna has already demonstrated that she's willing to do whatever it takes, even if it's not true. Possible redemption arc. What's the motive of bringing up Luna's paternity once again? Is it for B&B viewers to empathize with the character? She still killed two innocent persons for no cause. Luna assumed Tom was her father but wanted a rich daddy to care for her. She wanted someone like Bill to provide her with the life she never had. It can be hard to feel bad for someone like Luna. It's not like she had an awful upbringing. She believes she was scarred by her mom's drug-fueled past and amorous liaisons. However, it seems that Poppy still tried anything she could to make her kid happy. The two appeared incredibly close until Luna became a cold-blooded murderer. What now? What's next for Luna? What will this paternity scandal imply for her? There's been so much spotlight on her family. Will Luna ultimately get redeemed? Will she move out of Bill's house at some time and live with her biological father if he accepts her? This brings up so many questions for this multifaceted character. Luna is here for a while, especially if she's Finn's biological daughter. She might get a redemption storyline and become a legacy figure. But if Luna is indeed Sheila's granddaughter, it could be hard to redeem her. She might find this route to familial love and security more challenging than she thought. B&B spoilers Tuesday, January 31st. Lee stuns Finn with her new tale of woe. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, January 31st, 2025, reveal a surprise day for Finn as he learns some family secrets. But, does he have his own secret? The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Finn Finnegan gets an earful. Lee Finnegan is still reeling after finding that she was incorrect about her sister and her husband all along. For years, Lee was confident that Poppy Nozawa and Jack Finnegan had an affair that produced Luna Nozawa, but now Lee knows it is not true. Paternity tests don't lie, or at least, most of them do not lie. Now it's time for Lee to vent, so she goes to her favorite son to tell all. John Finnegan listens to Lee tell him all about her years of doubts. She wrecked her relationship with her sister because she couldn't feel secure in Jack's love for her. She lost years and years of time with Poppy and now wants to make it all up to her, but it will be easier said than done. Finn listens uneasily as his mother goes on and on about all the jealousy she has felt through the years. She now screams Poppy's praises, but it doesn't seem to seem right with Finn either. Is he hiding something that would rock both Lee and Jack's worlds? B&B spoilers. Steffy Forrester is on cloud nine. Steffy Forrester Finnegan doesn't have a worry in the world at the moment. Her marriage is stronger than ever, she is preparing to celebrate an anniversary, and her plot to get back at Hope Logan and Carter Walton is coming together swimmingly. Plus, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes are together again. What more could Steffy even want? She might want to make sure that her marriage is drama-free because a storm is brewing that Steffy is not prepared for. At least she is utterly ignorant for now while her parents assist Steffy organize the perfect celebration for her husband. Will this party really happen, or will family difficulties derail it? Lee said that she used Tom Starr's liver to conduct a paternity test that proved Luna Nozawa wasn't his daughter, and then another paternity test indicated she wasn't Jack's daughter either. Although Lee felt bad for her charges, she said she was working constantly and didn't know what was really happening at home. Lee was concerned of whether Jack and Poppy could forgive her for believing the worst, but she eventually turned tactics and brought up Luna's paternity mystery. After Lee indicated they may never find answers concerning Luna's real dad, she pointed out the man had to exist someplace. As Lee wondered aloud who Luna's father was, Finn stood there looking gloomy. At the Forrester estate, Steffy Forrester talked to Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes about Finn's parents. Although Taylor said they should never say never on a reunion, Steffy didn't see how Lee could ever get past Jack's faults when it came to Sheila Sharp. Once Steffy and Finn's upcoming anniversary came up, Steffy said they'd celebrate at home and was looking forward to spending time with her spouse. Since Finn and Steffy's anniversary could bring some surprising news and erupting turmoil, remain with us for updates on all the chaos. At Il Giardino on Monday's B&B episode, Jack gulped down a glass and spoke with Poppy about the upheaval they'd just undergone in Lee's office. Sheila ultimately intervened, but Jack made it apparent that they were having a private talk. Sheila felt hopeful that Finn could be coming, but Jack shut down that idea. As Sheila ranted about Jack tricking her into giving Finn up as a newborn, she wondered if she was just meant to give up being a grandmother now too. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.